Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Last Epoch. Mike, one of the senior developers at 11th Hour Games, held his normal Friday Q&A live stream on Twitch, which means I get to bring you Dev Chat 43. And we have 4.5 leaks to look at today. I rounded up to 5. Mike doesn't count one of the leaks as a leaks, but I do. He's probably not going to like that, but that's okay, because I think we're buddies. Now, before we get into this here, do you know what I'm going to say? It's early 2022. Right now, 35% of all my views come from subscribers, which means 65% of all my views are non-subscribers. And I'm hoping today is the day that I have earned your subscription. I'm hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. We're building a new studio. I got freaking box springs behind me. Yes, they're box. I put everything I could in this room to have some sound diffusion. Anyways, you think I deserve it. I'm hoping today is the day you make the decision to push that little red button. I would really appreciate it. We've also started an official Action RPG Patreon. Become an instant VIP in my Discord and get Patreon-only content. 4 tiers. If you are looking for the best way to support me moving forward, it is through my Patreon. First link in the description. I would really appreciate it. All right, as always, I will share my thoughts. Please feel free to share yours in the comment section below. Here we go. Let's jump right into this with leak number 1. Mike, go.
I got some teasers. Not all of the teasers that I brought today are even going to be in next patch. So, I do have some stuff I can show you that may or may not be coming in next patch. Here's a cool thing. The cool looking thing.
Look at this.
A little concept art.
Rogue tier 50. That is what it says. Do we like it?
Next question here. Any plans on making the game
I like it.
respect the Windows audio output settings? It should, I think.
Kind of that
Right
Arabian
now,
look.
If you have 2 audio sources,
Can I say that?
the game to play through the non-default option, the game continues to play through the default. Oh, like updating on the fly, where you don't have to like close and or if you like change the default in Windows on the fly, it changes in game. I think we have to like make a button to manually tell it to be like update your audio from the game. Like I don't think there's a way to.
I like it. Leak number 2, and of course my favorite, because I love the Acolyte. And actually, more specifically, I love Necromancer. Check it out.
Here's a cool thing. I wonder what that is.
Oh yeah, I put that in the thumbnail.
Yes. Do you know what that is? No, I don't. Do you know what that is? I mean, it could be anything.
It's a Wraith.
You know how much we wanted one of those?
For sure. Maybe a putrid Wraith? It's flying. It's what it is. I immediately started typing feverishly. I think it's a putrid Wraith.
Right, I wanted to Temple Sanctum at some point.
Mike wouldn't tell me. Art looks good though.
Just sprig and build. That'd be cool. Here's we get that.
Moving on. Leak number 3, and no, it's not an official leak, okay? During these streams, I'm always fishing. And, 49 out of 50, I catch nothing. And some would probably say that this is also nothing. But you could see and feel the writing on the wall. I asked the question, basically saying, will the Warlock be void focused? And immediately when I asked that question, Rhymer in chat said, where did you hear that? Question mark. And then Mike read the question and answered like this.
Rhymer. Is it true that the general direction of Warlock is void, like Sentinel's Void Knight won't hold you to an answer? There's no answer, but like, no, it's not true, and no, it's not true. Like there's, we don't have details to share on it right now. A non-answer answer? Where I said literally nothing? I'm glad you'll accept it.
I immediately went into the chat and I was like, I will accept that answer. Because you didn't say no, no. You said no, yes. Check. It was pretty funny. Check out the chat after I asked that question and gave that response.
Sorry, there's no information though.
Yes. People are like, Mike confirmed Warlock.
Confirmed.
Void Warlock
I don't have to
confirmed.
say it, but just to be clear, didn't say that.
He said it. Reimer wanted to know where I heard it, and Mike didn't
I'm asking
say
because, Reign of Winter,
no.
Which procs icicles.
Leak number 4. Mike, go.
Getting pretty close to the end though. I can do a couple more then. Here's another one.
Ooh, Sentinel tier 50.
Tell me you've
armor.
never seen that one.
I gotta say, it's not bad. It's not bad. But I'm gonna go with the rogue
But Jeffries? No, just don't know.
set better. At least look-wise.
It's so quiet in here. What's that?
Yeah, I think I like the rogue one
Fireplace.
better.
Fire res terrible. What do?
The detail work they've been doing is a lot better.
Do we actually have any?
All right, everyone, we have come to leak number 5. And of course, I have to allow Mike to take out this video. He almost forgot about this final leak that he promised us, but don't worry, I was there in the live stream to remind him. And this is his favorite leak of the entire stream. Now, before I go, I want to know your opinion. Out of those 5 leaks, which one was your favorite? And I know the one in the middle is not really a leak, it's just me guessing, but I feel it. I feel like the writing is on the wall for the Void Warlock. So what was your favorite leak, and do you think the Warlock will be Void? Let me know in the comment section below. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I've officially started a Patreon. All the likes, comments, shares, views, all that stuff is amazing, and I just mean it, bottom of my heart. Thank you for the support on this channel. But if you want to take it one step further, I always get asked all the time, Aaron, what is the best way I could support you moving forward? It's through my official Patreon, first link in the description and in the pinned comment. Become an Action RPG VIP. If you haven't had a chance to join the official Action RPG Discord, please do so. We're approaching 1,500 members, great conversations every day. The idea is to create a gaming community that could jump from game to game together, so you never start the server alone. Link for that Discord is also in the description, with over 20 viable build guides for 084. So if you're playing Last Epoch and you're looking for something to do, you might find it down there in the description. All right, that's all I've got. Mike, you are up. Take out this video. Enjoy.
I did promise one more, didn't I? I'm just the worst. How's the young one? Progressing nicely, thank you for asking. Last leak of the day. I think it's the coolest one. What's that? Why would I tell you? That's the whole point of this, so you can guess and speculate, and then eventually, I'm gonna go this way to see this. I'm here. What is that? It could be anything. Arena of Champions. That'd be a cool name for it. The Void Warlock layer, this mythical Void Warlock. It's probably about. What would be your approach if Ellie had PoE's Headhunter Temp Chain Self-Curse build, which was loved by many but was completely dismantled by GGG to the point where it no longer exists? This is a really tricky one. This is a question, if you want to ask this type of question like this, it's best to ask me like an hour ago. I think it's really tricky, and I think also my opinion is not the only one that matters when it comes to something like this. And I think we've had something similar with Earthquake Werebear, actually. I think there's certain builds that can be a little too much, a little over the top, a little crazy. And I think it's actually better for the game's overall long-term health to have those at least go away a bit. Yeah, except EQ Werebear is still around. Yeah, we're really trying to keep EQ Werebear as a build, but have it be in a healthy spot. It's a really tricky thing to do, and I think we get a little bit more leeway on things like this because we're in early access still, and we're going to have to be a little bit more... I don't know what the term for it is, methodical, accurate, better when we're fully released. But keeping builds around that people love, even if they weren't initially intended, I think is a really good goal to have. It's not always possible, but when possible, I think we should try and do it. And it's less about destroying the build and more about making the build have a good impression to people who are viewing the game for the first time when seeing that build, and having it be fun and interactive to play, and not have it be the mandatory only way to play characters like that. So having, like, if you use EQ Werebear as an example, I think if Earthquake not using that system was viable and Werebear not using that system was viable, having EQ Werebear as a really powerful option is good, but having EQ Werebear be the only way to play Earthquake or Werebear is not a healthy position. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, well, on that really deep topic and incredible disappointment, it's time to end.